Mr. Chair, you are live.
All right, thanks, Julian. Good evening, everybody. We'll call to order the regularly scheduled meeting of the Alcoholic Beverage Control Board. It is June 5th, 2024 at 7:02 p.m. Present with us tonight, we have board members Dick Peterson, Chris Sheehan, and Ryan Chitwood. We also have Deputy City Clerk Cynthia Gaines and Assistant City Attorney Joelle Braithwaite. First item on the agenda, has everybody had the opportunity to review the minutes? And if so, any additions, corrections, or modifications?
I move they be approved.
Second.
Second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, the minutes will stand as approved. Since we are in a virtual hearing, public testimony may be submitted in advance of the hearing for consideration by the board by going to the website www.annapolis.gov/ABC. All right, we will then declare our public hearing open. We have one item on our public hearing agenda tonight, and that is an application for a transfer of an alcoholic beverage Class B2 beer, wine, and liquor license on sale 6 a.m. to 12 midnight, 7 days a week, with a special Sunday license by Mac Lunas for the premises known as Ingrano Restaurant and Events, LLC, trading as Ingrano Restaurant and Events at 17 Annapolis Street, Annapolis 21401. We'll give everybody a minute to get situated here. Adam, can you get your camera on? Oh, perfect. Thank you. And then Mac, can you hear us?
You're muted, Mac.
Mac, can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes,
yep,
I can hear you.
Gotcha. Okay, great. So before we get started, Mac and Adam, if you guys could raise your right hands. Mac, I know that you're not, your camera's not on, but I'm going to presume you're raising your right hand. I'm going to administer the oath really quickly, okay?
Yes,
Do you solemnly swear and affirm under the penalties of perjury that the responses you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to need everybody to give their names and addresses for the record. Adam, we'll start with you. Full name and address, please.
Adam Pusateri. My address is 197 South Southwood Avenue, House B, Annapolis, Maryland 21401.
Okay, thank you. And Matt, go ahead.
My name is Mac Lunas. My address is 1114 Mitchell Street, Annapolis, Maryland 21403.
All right, great. Thank you both for being here tonight. You're here for a transfer of a liquor license. This is your opportunity to kind of present your case to the board, tell the board what you're looking for, and then we'll turn it over to the board to see if there are any questions regarding the transfer, okay? So if either one of you wants to present for the applicants, go right ahead and we'll take it from there, okay?
Sounds good.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good. So
Yeah.
we are, like you said, transferring over for the same class liquor license, and it's actually kind of a similar concept as far as a chef-driven boutique restaurant with cocktails spun by Adam. So not a huge deviation in hours, and we've decided not to do lunch for right now, although that could change in the future. But yeah, as far as operations goes, like we haven't changed a ton, and we're outside of the menu and personnel. So looking to keep with the same license.
Okay, thank you. Adam, do you have anything you want to add?
No, yeah, like Max said, just very similar concept, just offering an elevated product of food and beverages to the area. It's kind of unique to that area, so I feel like there's a market for it, and we're just trying to continue pretty much the same service of alcohol operations that was currently there.
All right, and you guys have been operating for a little bit now, right?
Correct.
Have you had any issues with any staff serving underage individuals that we should know about? Serving people who are, intoxicated, any issues whatsoever that the board should be aware of?
No.
Does the board have any questions regarding the transfer?
Adam and Mac, for your service, are your plans to have them tips trained?
Yes, we have a bar manager and a GM that both have the tip training, and then we've kind of gone through a little bit of a change of servers. It's a little bit of a rotating door. We kind of kept the staff on from the last restaurant, trying to keep everybody employed, and since then we've gone through some server changes. But anybody that's there for a long period of time, yeah, we would ask that at least anybody pouring alcohol would be tip certified.
Okay, we appreciate that and we recommend it.
Understood.
Any other questions from the board regarding the transfer?
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve.
Is there a second? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, guys, the request is granted. Thanks for being here tonight and best of luck, all right?
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, we will then declare our public hearing closed. We'll turn on to the business and miscellaneous portion of tonight's agenda. Next up, we have an application for the deletion of a licensee by All New Inc., trading as Terran Thai Cuisine, located at 138 Main Street, Annapolis 21401. All right, and if the representative from Terran Thai could unmute themselves and turn on the camera. Oh, we were close. Hey, there you are. How are you? Ma'am, if you could just give us your name and address for the record, please.
Uraiwan Siri Wongthawan. My address is 138 Main Street.
Okay, thank you. All right, and I see here you filed an application to remove a licensee, correct?
Yes.
And what's the reason behind the removal?
She no longer hold office the corporation.
Okay, and you're not changing anything else with respect to the corporate documents, you're just removing Ms. Torgler?
Yeah, just moving. No change, not.
All right. Does the board have any questions regarding the removal?
I have none.
None.
All right.
Move we approve.
Second. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, ma'am, your request is granted. Best of luck, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
ขอบคุณค่ะปิดเลยใช่ไหม
All right. Next item, we have an application for a substitution of a licensee for Swami Bappa Enterprises LLC, trading as Scott Brothers Wine and Spirits, 936 Beverage Avenue, Annapolis 21403. Get everybody in here. Hey, Katie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. See, you have Mr. or Miss Patel here too.
Yes, we should have
There we go.
Neetan, Kinjal, and Ronak should all be present.
I can't tell if he's just really still or if the camera's frozen.
Ronak, you're muted.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have everybody put their name and address on the record. I'll start with, nobody can really tell what my Zoom screen looks like, but my right, it's Nitin Patel. Could you put your name and address on the record for us, please?
Yes, Nitin Patel, address 11720 Pindle Chase Drive, Fulton, Maryland, 20759.
Okay, and then the individual who's next to you?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Kinjal Patel, 11720 Pindle Chase Drive, Fulton, Maryland, 20759.
All right, thank you. And then Ronak Patel, if you could give us your name and address for the record too, please.
He's muted.
Yep, you're muted, sir.
You have to unmute yourself.
Sorry for that.
Nope.
My name is Ronak Patel. My address is 7914 Brandy Station Road, Hanover, Maryland, 21076.
All right, thanks. And then Katie, go ahead, name and address, and we'll turn the floor over to you. You can present the case.
Katie Denchemont, 221 Duke of Gloucester Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21404, I believe.
Perfect. Go ahead.
So we are removing Mr. Jonathan Hodgson from this license. He was a 1% shareholder. Miss Kinjal Patel has received that 1% share, and she has also conveyed 25% of the shares of the stock to Mr. Ronak Patel. So Mr. Ronak Patel is going to be replacing Mr. Jonathan Hodgson. We just no longer need him on the license. The board should have everything in their file, but if the board has any questions, we are more than happy to answer them.
All right, let's see. Does the board have any questions regarding the substitution? Oh. Okay. Well, then I'll move that we approve the substitution. I'd look for a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All
Aye.
right, your request is granted. Thanks for being here tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks.
Mr. Peterson, how are you?
Thank you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
I'll go on.
Bye.
All right, next we are on to item number 5, a request for a special class C one-day liquor license for beer only, including live music for the Rotary Club of Annapolis. This is the 79th annual Crab Feast, August 2nd, 2024, from 4:30 to 8 p.m., 550 Taylor Avenue, Annapolis, 21401. And who's here tonight for the Rotary Club?
Hi, my name is good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Lisa Mam, and I live at 137 Pineview Avenue, Savona Park, Maryland, 21146.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Mann. Thanks for being here. If you could just tell us a little bit about the Crab Feast this year.
Yeah, so the Rotary Club of Annapolis will be hosting its 79th annual Crab Feast at 550 Taylor Avenue, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401 at the Marine Corps Stadium. This year, the event will be August 2nd, 2024 from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Obviously, with lots of preparation before and cleanup after the event. As with many previous crab feasts, we understand the policy and procedures of serving alcohol to adults 21 years of age and older. We'll have security at the front gate by both Rotarians and Annapolis Police Department. Different colored wristbands will be given to those over the age of 21. And as a secondary precaution, Rotarians will check for wristbands before serving alcohol beverages at the beverage stands. We have 2 designated locations for beer and wine. One will be at preferred dining and the other is in general admissions. And many Rotarians who work these stands during previous events have done so for many years and are very familiar with protocols for serving alcohol. There will also be periodic spot checks conducted by security to ensure the safety of all guests. In addition, there will be large tubs of bottled water scattered throughout the event to make sure guests are well hydrated.
All right, any changes from last year or the 70 some odd years that you've done this in the past?
No, everything is pretty much still the same.
All right, no issues at all last year?
Nope.
Perfect. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, your request is granted. Good luck and have fun, all right?
Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you, you too. All right, next up, Forward Brewing. We have a request for seasonal usage of a parklet or private parking lot to increase the footprint to include an outdoor dining component with service of alcoholic beverages and food to Forward Brewing. This is for 1 year from the date of approval, 418 4th Street, Annapolis, 21403. Mr. Bodrin, good to see you tonight. You can give us your name and address for the record. Tell us a little bit about your request.
Cam Bodrin, 109 East Bayview Drive, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. We're applying to renew our extension of our liquor license for our outdoor dining area. I think I've submitted a little map of that area, if you guys have it in front of you, but it's pretty much the same space. If you guys have visited before, down our driveway, we have an entrance at the front with a host most of the time, and then we have tables and now pergolas along the left side of the driveway, a server station on the right, and then we have a fenced off area in the back with more tables. Nothing has really changed as far as service from last year. We have customers placing orders with servers checking IDs, and then delivering beverages and food to the customers.
All right. Any questions from the board?
Yeah, Cam, the only thing I'm going to suggest, looking at what you had applied for, you've got no alcohol will be served after 10. But really the alcohol should be done probably cleaning up by 10 in conjunction with the other, restaurants or whatever in Eastport. That's my suggestion.
Yes, we aim to have everybody out of the outdoor area, and either inside or just cleared up by 10.
Yeah, thank you.
It's typically the case. We don't have a late night crew.
Oh, I know.
Any additional questions from the board members?
I move we approve.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, Cam, your request is approved. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. All right, next up, we have another special Class C one-day liquor license request, this time by the Historic Inns of Annapolis for Blazers, Bourbons, and Cigars, which is scheduled for September 26, 2024 from 5 to 9 p.m. at 186 Prince George Street. And we have Ms. Bedsworth, and are you solo tonight?
I am.
Okay, great. Just go ahead and give us your name and address for the record and tell us about Blazer Bourbon and Cigars this year.
My name is Kaylin Bedsworth. My address is 619 North Bestgate Road, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401.
All right, go right ahead.
And I wonder if I could actually talk about the next agenda in conjunction. These are two events that are actually given by Historic Annapolis Inc., not Historic Inns. They are different people. So to clarify that, we are not the same organization. Because they're very similar events, and they kind of have the same structure and all the same protocols. So if I can just make everybody's lives easier, I'm happy.
Sure. I'll call that item in connection. It's another request for a special Class D one-day liquor license by Historic Annapolis Inc. for the Pack of Girlfriends Party, which is scheduled for June 12th, 2024 from 5 to 9 p.m. 180 Prince George Street. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm just trying to save everyone some time. So our Pack of Girlfriends Party, which is next week, and then Blazers, Bourbon, and Cigars, which happens in September, are Historic Annapolis' signature fundraising events. These two events have grown to be some of the premier fundraising events in Annapolis. They are very prominently known, very well attended by our community, and they are crucial to our work here at Historic Annapolis to preserve and protect Annapolis's cultural treasures, our historic buildings that are in our care, as well as connect the public, school children, our visitors, our residents with the heritage of Annapolis through our museums, tours, programs, lectures, all sorts of different opportunities where people can learn about the history of Annapolis and its people. So both of these events do take place at the William Peka Garden at 186 Prince George Street. They are outdoor events. They are both advertised as 21 and up only. We check IDs at the door, as well as our bartenders are aware that they are more than welcome to double check, because you never know. We do employ professional bartenders who are tips trained at our bar stations. We have one entrance, and 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 one exit. So we do not really let people out any other way. We have some emergency exits, but there is one entry and egress, and we do hire 2 Annapolis police officers to serve as security for these events. We've never had any issues, but it's just procedure or precaution at this point in time. We close our bars at 8:45 and the event is over at 9. So it's a pretty quick, very fun night. If you have any other questions. This is our 16th year of the Pecos Girlfriends Party and 11th year of Blazers Bourbon Cigars. So these are pretty long running events. Not like the Crab Feast though, sorry to say. Maybe someday.
I can get that one day. Does the board have any questions about either of these events?
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve both events.
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, Ms. Bedsworth, both of them are approved, and thank you for saving us time by combining them. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Great. Next, we have the Annapolis Homebrew Club, SPCA of Anne Arundel County's Pints for Paws. This is another application for a special Class C one-day liquor license, including live music, to the Annapolis Homebrew Club and SPCA of Anne Arundel County for the Pints for Paws event scheduled for June 15, 2024, from 1 to 6 p.m. at the Naval Academy Stadium, 550 Taylor Avenue, Annapolis 21401. Mr. Jenkins, if you could just give us your name and address for the record, please, and tell us about Pints for Paws.
You're muted.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
My name is Matt Jenkins. My address is 1108 Fairlawn Court, Crofton, Maryland, 21114.
Thank you.
This is our 8th annual Pines for Paws event that we've held in Annapolis. I think the last 5 years we've held it at the Navy Marine Corps Stadium, that's where it'll be this year. We are a fundraiser for the SPCA of Annapolis. We've donated over $100,000 over the past 7 years, and hoping to increase that this year. So we have security at the event, 4 security guards. It's fenced off with pedestrian barriers, 1 entrance in and out, and yeah.
How many years have you been doing it?
This will be the 8th.
8th year. Okay. Any issues in the past?
No.
Okay. Pretty much the exact same setup as years past.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. Any questions from the board? All right, well, no questions. I will move that we approve. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, your request is approved. Have fun.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Next item, another request for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property, this time at the Stanton Center. With music, and this is for Mariana Rivera for a 50th birthday party, which is scheduled for June 15th, 2024 from 3 to midnight, 92 West Washington Street, Annapolis 21401. Hey there, can you hear us?
Hi, yes.
Okay, just go ahead and give us your name and address for the record and tell us about the party.
Mariana Guevara, and my address is 13 Monticello Avenue, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401.
All right, go right ahead.
Yes, I'm throwing a 50th party for my mom. And I just, the reason I'm here is so I can get an approval. We will be asking for IDs from the beginning of the event. And we will be giving bracelets for the 21 and over so they can drink. And we will be having 2 security guards.
All right, and I'm guessing since it's a 50th birthday party, almost everybody's going to be over 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. And closed up at midnight, completely done and out by then, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Any questions from the board?
Who is your security company?
Officer Oscar Bajarno and Valerie Medina.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I approve Mom's 50th birthday.
Thank you.
Second that.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, tell your mom happy birthday for us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Next up, another Stanton Center request, this time an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages with music to Pernell Jones for a wedding, just scheduled for August 17th, 2024, 3 to 8 p.m., 92 West Washington Street, 21401 in Annapolis. Mr. Jones, how are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. Give us your name and address and tell us about the wedding.
Okay, my name is Pernell Jones, and my address is 118 Clay Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401.
All right, go ahead.
This is my wedding. I'm getting married. We have the security company that we have is Elite Security, and it will be from 3 to 8 o'clock, and alcohol consumption will be bring your own. And the way we will make sure we conduct that is nobody at the wedding will be pretty much be a part of it that isn't 21 years old, except for the flower girls and junior bridesmaids and groomsmen.
All right, but you'll keep a close eye on them along with the security guards to make sure they're not sneaking anything, right?
Correct. As soon as the reception officially starts, that's when the flower girl and ring bearer and junior bridesmaid and junior groomsmen will be there off the premises at that point.
You're kicking them out, huh?
Oh, definitely. At this point, it would be 21 and over only. And we make sure we monitor that because I know every single person that's attending. I made sure of that.
All right. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve. And you sure you want to get married?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Ain't nothing out here for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate
All
that
right.
a lot.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, Mr. Jones, congratulations. Have fun, all right?
Thank you so much, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
All right, next up, we have Galway Bay, request for an extension of licensed premises to include the use of enclosed entrance to and from Galway Bay with the consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music for the Maryland Avenue and State Circle Festival, October 20th, 2024, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., 61 to 63 Maryland Avenue, Annapolis 21401. Mr. Clark, it's nice to see you tonight. How are you?
Nice to see you again, Ms. Brady. How are you, Chairman?
Great. Just need your name and address and tell us about the State Circle Fest this year.
Anthony Clark, 580 West Central Avenue, Davidsonville, Maryland, 21035. I've been back now, obviously as long as the Rotary Club, but we're up on 25 years hosting street festivals here in Maryland Avenue for the Maryland Avenue and State Circle Business Association. We used to do like 2 a year, but right now we just focused on the October one, which is the fall festival. That's been very successful. The arrangements are very similar every year. We're the only restaurant really on the avenue that's closed off. The street's already been permitted to be closed off for families to walk, vendors that'll be there. And sorry, I'm at Galway Bay, so they just jumped into the office. But yeah, so we cordon off. We're the only area. So it's an extension of Galway Bay, just out into halfway in the street. And we have tables and they're all served by servers, and all the alcohol that's ordered is coming from the main bar. All our servers are TIPS certified, and we have a host control the access to the area and seating. Nobody's served standing up. It's all at tables. And we've been doing it for 25 years. It's very much a fun family event. It's all day. We're finished by, start to wind down by 5 o'clock, and the street's fully cleared by 6 o'clock. No tables, nothing on, and everything's back open to the traffic. We don't have security, but we have multiple managers on all the time monitoring it. And the vendors are all just people having a good time, and the kids enjoying face painting. And again, as I said, it's been 25 years we've been doing it. We're doing the one again this year. So we're just well ahead of schedule being presenting to you this year.
All right, well, we certainly appreciate that. Does the board have any questions about this request?
I move we approve.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you very much, board. Thank you.
We'll see you for the 50th.
All right, we'll see you. Thank you.
Take care. Thanks.
Good night.
Next up, we have a request for consumption of alcoholic beverages at the Stanton Center again, this time by Tyrell Forster for a crab feast, which is scheduled for August 24th, 2024, 3 to 8 p.m., 92 West Washington Street, Annapolis 21401. All right. Mr. Forster, can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
There you go. Perfect. All right, let's just get your name and address and tell us about the crab feast.
All right, my name is Tyrell Forster. Address is 1844 Village Square Court, Severn, Maryland, 21144. All right, the crab feast is going to be something simple: food, drinks, DJ, entertainment through the Elks Lodge to raise money and also people to have a good time.
Perfect. All right, you got security coming?
Yes, Virgil Wells Inc. is security.
Elite, right?
Huh?
Elite security.
Yes.
Okay. How many people are you expecting? 150?
200.
200? All right. And you're making sure everybody over 21 has a wristband or something so they can be
So
identified?
that's what security is for, is nobody under 21.
Perfect. Board have any questions about the crab feast?
I move we approve.
Second.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Have fun at the crab feast, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Have a great one.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, continuing on with another Stanton Center request. This time it is for a birthday party by Sorari Vargas scheduled for June 8th, 2024 from 5 to midnight. Again at 92 West Washington Street, Annapolis 21401.
Hi, yes.
Hey, how are you? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
All right, great. If you could just give us your name and address and tell us about the birthday party you're throwing.
Yep, my name is Sarah Luengas Vargas. I'm throwing my dad's 50th birthday party. Mention my address?
Yeah, your address too, please.
208 Hilltop Lane, apartment 203, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403.
All right, go ahead and tell us about Dad's birthday party.
It's his 50th birthday party. We're just gonna have a party at the Stanton Center. I'm gonna have security there, and then the securities are gonna be passing out bracelets once of course, for adults, for them to drink.
Okay, and are you expecting a lot of people under 21 there?
No, not really. I mean, just little kids, but not young adults.
And you got your security guards monitoring the situation for you, right?
Yes, correct.
Any questions from the board?
Yeah, who is your security?
Well, security? Yeah.
Elite, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, any additional questions?
I move we approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, your request is approved. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay. Next, East Porter Rock in 2024, an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with live music to Back Creek Benefits for East Porter Rockin', which is scheduled for June 22nd, 2024, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Location at 2nd Street between Eastern and Back Creek, Bayshore Avenue, and the Annapolis Maritime Museum, Annapolis, Maryland 21403. Jessica, are you the only one here tonight?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just get your name and address for the record and tell us about the event this year.
Hi, my name is Jessica Packler. I live at 506 President Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403, or Eastport, Maryland, 21403. I am the director of Back Creek Benefits, which is the organization that hosts East Porter Rockin'. This was also be, if it weren't for COVID, our 25th and for 25th one, so I think we're on 24. It is a charity music festival that raises money for the Maritime Museum, the Annapolis Musicians Fund for Musicians, Spa Creek Conservancy. We're funding 2 testing sites on Back Creek, Eastport Elementary, Annapolis Middle School, and other various local charities. And it is, we have about, we anticipate having around 3,500 people on site. We have 4 stages. We have 40 bands. It's a music festival. It's all local music, all original music. We have 2 entrances, 2 main primary entrances, and then we have smaller dock entrances at Horn Point Harbor Marina and at the Annapolis Maritime Museum. We have a security team from Master Arms and Tactical, which a large number are hired from the Anne Arundel County Sheriff's Department. In addition, we have Annapolis Police Department and Annapolis Fire on site. We have 5 and will have a total of 6 people that are certified crowd managers. And we manage alcohol with wristbands for over 21 and spot checks throughout the day and on site, and then checks before any alcohol is poured, obviously, to make sure that the wristband is correct for the age. Is there anything else? I don't know.
Hey, Jess, loud.
Can you not hear me?
For the first time in my life, I cannot hear you.
Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what's wrong with my speaker. That's weird. Were you able to hear enough of what I said, or do you want me to say it again?
No.
No,
Have
you don't want me to say it
guys-
again, or no, you weren't able to hear me.
He heard enough. He heard enough.
Yeah.
Have you guys notified the neighbors yet?
Yes, we haven't. We've notified the neighbors, the primary neighbors along the street that are within the festival, and then in the next week we'll be going around. We give free tickets to everybody in the entire
Have you notified the most important neighbor?
Yes. Well, yes. I don't know. There's a lot of really important neighbors, Dick.
And you guys didn't get any complaints last year?
No, we have had no complaints.
Great. All right.
I move we approve. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Request is
Happy to
granted.
see you in Eastport on the 22nd.
Thanks. Okay, next up, we have an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property, again at the Stanton Center. And this is for Javier Serrano, which is this event scheduled for June 22nd, 2024, 8 a.m. to midnight, 92 West Washington Street, Annapolis 21401.
Mr. Chair, he does not seem to be on, as well as the next agenda item, Mr. Padilla. I emailed both of them probably about 15 minutes ago when I noticed, and no one showed up yet.
Okay, well, that's a shame because they're both June events.
Mr. Chair, can I try to call?
Yeah, sure, go right ahead. Yeah.
In the meantime, Mr. Chairman, I just heard from Ms. Conger, and today must have been graduation day.
Oh, really?
Annapolis High School. She got COVID. that. And I guess with all the stuff going on there, she forgot about tonight.
No problem. Graduation's important.
Mr. Chair, looks like we do have Mr. Padilla on now if you want to go to the next item.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this is an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property for a graduation party by Kevin Padilla, which is scheduled for June 29th, 2024 from 3 p.m. to midnight at 92 West Washington Street, Annapolis 21401. Mr. Padilla, are you there?
He's muted.
I'm here.
Okay, great. Could you just give us your name and address for the record and tell us about the graduation party, please?
1409 Stone Creek Road, Annapolis, Maryland.
All right.
And
go ahead.
I recently graduated, so it's just a little party that my parents are putting together for me.
Okay. And when you say you recently graduated, you just recently graduate from high school or college?
College.
Okay, gotcha. How many people do you think are going to be under the age of 21 there?
Oh, maybe like 50.
Okay. How are you going to make sure they're not drinking?
I'm sorry.
How are you going to make sure they're not drinking at this party?
We're gonna have wristbands, and they're gonna have to go to the bartender first, show ID, and then once they're proven to be 21 plus, they get a wristband.
Okay, and you got some security guards there too?
Yeah, we're gonna have, I think, 2 security guards.
Any questions from the board?
Are you using Elite Security?
Yes, it's the one that you guys provided us when we, yeah.
Any additional questions regarding this request?
I move we approve.
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, Mr. Padilla, congratulations on graduating and have fun at the party, all right?
Thank you. I'm sorry about the late
No,
attendance.
it's all right. It's all right. These things happen. Thanks for being on.
Thank you.
Cindy, were we able to get in touch with the other person? Okay,
She's logging on. Give her a moment.
thank you. Thanks for doing that.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I believe they're coming forward now.
Okay, great, thanks. All right, we'll recall item 16, an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with music to a Javier Serrano, which is scheduled for June 22nd, 2024, 8 a.m. to midnight, 92 West Washington Street, 21401. I see we have Giselle Rojas. Oh, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Repeat that for me?
Oh, yep. Can you hear us?
Yes. Yes, it's for
Okay.
a quinceañera.
Okay, great. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the event, but first give us your full name and address.
My name is Giselle Rojas. Our address is currently 1026 Spa Road, Apartment A, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403.
Okay.
On June 22nd of 2024, we are hoping to host a quinceañera for my younger sister. The quinceañera is basically just a young lady transforming into womanhood. We plan to have either around 200 people at the event, and we are hoping to serve alcoholic beverages if you guys do allow us to. The event will start from, I believe, 5 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m. We have to be out by the venue by 11:30, I believe they stated me with.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've applied for 8 a.m. to midnight, so that's if you're going to be 5 p.m. to 11, that's probably a little more in line with the alcoholic beverage consumption, I would think. I don't know the family, but it seems a little more likely that that's the time frame. So it's a quinceañera, it's fairly young party. How are you going to make sure that people under the age of 21 are not drinking alcoholic beverages?
So that is because there's not gonna be any like young children there. It's mostly gonna be like adults that are over the age of 21 and older. And also we have been thinking about putting like bracelets on older people just to be able to identify that they are allowed to drink or not. We have also, my dad was stating that he was going to ID people at the front when they were arriving and ban them at the same time, so we wouldn't have any minors drinking alcohol or consuming alcohol at all.
Yeah, I think wristbands is a really good idea. So we would, I think the board would encourage you to do that. You also have some security guards there too, right?
Yes, we have been working, I don't remember the name of the company, but we have been working with security to also have security at our event to make sure that, you know, everything is okay and that everything stays under control.
This is security recommended by the Stanton Center?
Yes, it was. They gave me the phone number and all that information to get in contact with. I've contacted them and everything is in line to be good for June 22nd.
Very good.
Any questions from the board?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll make a motion that we approve this request.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Now you're through.
Good luck. Enjoy.
Good luck.
Thank
Wonderful
you.
party.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Good evening.
Bye.
Okay, so that's it. Unless there's anything else to come before the board tonight. I don't believe that there is, so I will move that we adjourn.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we stand adjourned. Thank